Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. Tom Emmer, who just got badly roasted by Gary Gensler, is going to fill us in on rocket fuel and his company's ties with ACI in this video. Finally, guys, it's out, and then it's on, so let's get to it, because there's a lot to cover and not much time. XRP is still struggling to get back to that 70-cent level. Remember 70 to 72 cents. That is what you are focusing on. Once that happens, we are going to see that push up to that 82 to 80 cent region, where we have another area of resistance that we need to break through before we can talk about the $40,000 to $42,000 range that we've been talking about. Total cryptocurrency market cap $1,387 billion. It will blast through it. The fun hasn't even started yet. As you can see, the trend of falling Bitcoin prices will continue. Now, earlier this morning I showed you the web page. I'm going to present it to you once more. Save this link. From now on, make it a habit to read at least 5 to 10 items here every day. I didn't like how the links appeared on Twitter, so I haven't gotten anything updated yet. I contacted the developer of the browser add-on I'm using, and after some back and forth, everything is now displaying properly. We can immediately begin spreading the word that this is the place to go for any and all cryptocurrency needs. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Stellar XRP, and the H-bar will not be unknown to you. A V-shaped chain from Casper. Visit cryptonewsreport.com if you're interested in learning more about NFTs, reading some technical analysis, or seeing all of my most recent uploads to YouTube. I'm telling you, right now, we're making progress in the crypto news world, and my site is your only trusted and reliable source. I own it, publish it, post it, and do it all myself. It's a one-stop shop, and nothing can stop me, especially now that the bull run is coming up and I'm getting even more pumped up and amped up. Keep in mind that Ripple has 40% of TRX. With the on-demand liquidity of XRP as an example, Angelo and company wrote a brief description of AI interoperability for cryptocurrencies, arguing that full blockchain integration can reap the benefits of traditional financial systems while doing away with their drawbacks. To avoid having to find a chief, a supporter circle, or a town to help them out with their liquidity problems, firms may utilize the CCTV to mint and burn XRP or on-demand money whenever they need it. These two options allow you to get the cash you need with little to no advance planning. Meanwhile, intuitive prompts can make blockchain-based payments accessible to a wider audience. I'm telling you now that any crypto companies out there dealing with payments and blockchains are going to be the big gainers of this cycle, especially if they can integrate a little AI into their cryptocurrency payments, and the adoption of blockchain and DLT show no signs of slowing down. The banking system is so flawed, it hasn't been updated in decades. They continue to rely on nostro vostro accounts and as idle cash reserves located all over the world. Transferring money still takes 3 to 7 days and can be costly if you have to use less common channels. Brad Garlinghouse has made it clear on numerous occasions that the world shouldn't function that way. If he ordered an ice cream from Uber Eats while on stage at a panel, he would get it within 15 to 20 minutes. Do you think in 3 to 5 days, Brad Garlinghouse will like to order an ice cream again? However, he doesn't. Get some chicken wings for Apple Van Winkle, he's craving them badly. And he'd like to have a beer with it. 3 to 5 days is too much of a wait for him. In that time, you can send an email, but not a payment. Consequently, the most successful businesses are those actively addressing this challenge. Rocket fuel is as elementary as that. They're working with Ripple to change the face of international money transfers. This has massive implications. Swell is the source of this. If it's so enormous, why? How many of you read this article? Indeed, I do. In 2021, we'll have ACI and rocket fuel again. In any case, they began working together on an arrangement. Isn't that something? That's what it says. The announcement of the alliance between ACI, a global leader in real-time digital payment software and solutions, and Rocket Fuel, came today. A worldwide service that facilitates cryptocurrency transactions. To help businesses all around the world accept Bitcoin payments with zero transaction costs, ACI's secure e-commerce platform will provide a rocket fuel solution that just requires a single integration. Big news, Rocket Fuel and Ripple have just established a cooperation. In the end, I anticipate that XRP will be the central currency. They can do this since accessing money on demand does not cost anything. Who, though, can recall ACI? A relationship that causes waves? Yes, me too. How odd is that? The jigsaw is complete, as you can see. XRP falls, what does 2023 have in store for out-of-tune payment? Discussion between the DARE and XRP communities. And cash in by the year 2020, it's been around for maybe 10 or 11 years now. The show is my favorite since it features representatives from all of the leading financial technology banks and payment technology startups. Money 2020's best feature, in my opinion, is the opportunity to network with like-minded individuals from all over the world in a single setting. Over the course of 2 days, we met with a number of advisors and partners, as well as new prospects and network partners, in an effort to discover strategies to expedite our expansion. How do we enable them in releasing their entire potential and facilitating cross-border payments? We are enthusiastically here to aid financial institution platforms for banks. This is due to the fact that a certain celebrity has. They're here to help banks to cross-border payment needs. Excellent work, and thanks for teaming up with Ripple Dark Defender. He decided to stay and conduct business in this area. Hello, we have determined that the XRP 4-hour timeframe does not constitute a correction. The fine resistance is 66 cents, which we tapped after climbing back up. I stayed in the first video, because if you don't recall, the key level to hold is 66 cents, and the key level to break is 72.72. He says that XRP has already broken out on the 4-hour time frame, has reached our first target, and is projected to remain above here this week as we review the weekly candle closes that have been broken. On Sunday, we must not drop below 66 cents. Suppose that occurs. Try to put a price on the peace and quiet of the lunar mission, $5.88 or $5.85. Folks, it is my sincere hope that once XRP reaches $1, it will begin to rapidly increase in value. Now is a good time to take things slowly, that's fine with me. I hope that when we discuss XRP at $1, we see the same kind of acceleration that we've seen before. I'd rather not see a gradual ascent to an impossible peak. To get to where we all deserve it to be, I don't want to see a slow scary client grind up to 4 dials, then move slowly to 5, then shoot off with 6. To the double digits, please. Let's just induct Ripple now, and then we can hold the biggest cryptocurrency party ever, and you're all invited. So all I'm asking for Tom Emmer. He starts talking to Gary Gensler. Hear this, it's high time. Mr. Speaker, this administration frequently regulates by enforcing existing laws. My amendment seeks to put an end to SEC Chair Gary Gensler's lax pattern of regulatory abuse, which is stifling American innovation in capital formation and hurting our ability to go after criminals and fraudsters. This is especially true of the SEC and Gensler's approach to our capital markets and financial services industry, but especially with our emerging digital assets community. In particular, unless Congress approves legislation giving the SEC jurisdiction over this asset class, my amendment precludes the SEC from using funds for enforcement activities connected to transactions using digital assets. As Congress continues its efforts to give this business a chance to flourish and prosper here in the United States, this will serve to rein in Chair Gensler, who has shown himself to be ineffectual and incompetent. Let's just examine the evidence. Even while the SEC never finalized any rules or regulations for the digital asset business under his leadership, the agency has initiated dozens of enforcement actions against the industry. Mara, however, according to Gary, all the rules are crystal clear. Then he noticed you and said, "Come in if you need some assistance." It seems sense to hire a lawyer to oversee your project's protections, right? Do you get it? Mickey, please keep it clean. We're discussing this since it's first page news on Swell right now. Wave nets. The native DEX's monumental incorporation of the XRP ledger is a huge deal. The Amm liquidity pools on the XRP ledger are coming soon, and they will reward liquidity providers with a 3x real yield. Imagine Ripple Net sending billions of dollars worth of on-demand coin clinic liquidity volume into the Amm liquidity pools. It was instructive to hear what Ashish had to say. It's all over today. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.